All right, pop quiz. Who here has had a bad first day with a new team at work? Did you botch your words introducing yourself? How about stumbling into a wall, knocking over the phone on the other wall, and almost falling flat on your face? All right, many of us have had a rough first day, but how would you feel if all that happened with your new boss beside you? Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and guests, that was me 9 years ago. And not only did I feel stupid, I felt depressed. I saw a giant scarlet D branded on my chest for the depression label I was about to carry for life. I was lucky. I had eyes on the situation, and people had eyes on me. All right, first a little background information. I live with my parents, my brother, and 8 cute unhousebroken puppies. You know what I'm talking about. Our house was a mess. Then my mom died. Our world was torn apart. I couldn't sleep for months. This led to 3 moments of truth in my battle with the Scarlet D. First, I called a therapist. Doc, I need help! Friends, let me tell you, making that call was hard. To me, that call meant I would forever be introduced as, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Matt, the depressed guy living under the bridge, Dever! Second, my therapist gave me a depression survey. Shoot, now I might really know whether I'm depressed. You know how you take a survey and jump straight to the results? My results said, Matt, you are one depressed dude. Third, I tried meds. I wanted to fix my depression without drugs, but I also wanted to sleep. My therapist told me the meds would take 6 weeks to work. Hey doc, but I'd like to sleep now. Hello? After 3 months, the meds finally worked. Sleeping in therapy jump-started a slow but permanent recovery. I was lucky. I had eyes on the situation. I could recognize that I was depressed. Then I wondered, why do people struggle to acknowledge their depression? I quickly realized why it was easier for me. My family. Do you know what my family wanted growing up? Acknowledgement. Do you know what we got? Denial. The result was pain. Let me explain. We're at a bar outside West Philadelphia. A man named Joe sits on a stool. Bartender, 1 more whiskey. Now, Joe's got a problem. He's an alcoholic. His wife said to him, Joe, you need to quit drinking or move out. You see, Joe's got 2 kids and a third on the way. But let me tell you, Joe's not a bad guy. Drinking helps him socialize. It makes life bearable. And we all know quitting is hard for an alcoholic, right? I'm that 3rd kid, and I never saw my dad take 1 drink. After my dad quit drinking, we dealt with another problem. Fast forward 10 years to February 20th, 1992.
You got a report of domestic violence, 266 Bear Road, father and son. We're gonna need 2 units to respond. Over.
Inside the house felt like a bad Lifetime movie. My dad and brother wrestled, punch, kick, scream, curse, and Joe, no! My mom screamed. My sister cried. I stood helpless. My dad was depressed for as long as I can remember. He refused to acknowledge it. He denied any treatment. Still, my family talked openly about my dad's issues to cope on those painful nights. And years later, that dialogue helped me recognize my depression. And my family, we got to a better place. My mom used to slip Prozac into my dad's morning coffee. We'd ask her if she forgot on those nights when my dad was particularly ornery. And she'd say, "Oh geez, I'm sorry, I'll remember tomorrow." My dad and brother lived 2 houses away until my dad died. That was just close enough that my brother could take care of my dad, but just far enough away not to go crazy. While I watched my dad grow old, I faced my 3 moments of truth: the therapist, the survey, the meds. These decisions were easier for me than my dad. He grew up in a different era. I had eyes on the situation from seeing my dad's impact. My family had eyes on me because we never want to go back to that scene. No one should have to sit through a bad Lifetime movie. Now I'm back at that West Philly bar. Bartender, 1 ginger ale, please. I don't put the big scarlet D on anyone, including myself. But I carry this little d because it reminds me of a purpose. Family creates the environment to knock out the scarlet D. Picture your family. Picture your friends. Who do you have your eyes on? Take a moment. Call that person. One day they may want just one friend. One day they may choose one person to call. One day they may need your eyes on their situation. This kind of chair.